Hi, everybody. So today is Monday. That means it's time for Family Movie Night. And since people seem to really like my review, Beauty and the Beast, I figured why not talk about my other love, The Little Mermaid. And I have covered that a lot on this channel. So I'm only going to go into basics in this video. And you can listen to my Talking Disney episode with Alyssa and Stanford, where we go deep into all the particulars of why I love it. And then also my Disney Canon video, where I talk all about why I love it for I think for about 30 minutes. And I'm not going to do that here, but Little Mermaid was the defining movie of my childhood. It's the movie I watched the most. It's the movie that I sang the most. It's the movie that meant the most to me. And I think the reason why I loved it so much is because of Jodie Benson's voice, first of all, but also I could really relate to Ariel's character. I think that I was somebody who hated being a kid. I hated being told what to do. I hated being not having my own kind of voice and people listening to me. And so the idea of kind of longing for something different and better, I think always rang true for me and really resonated with me. And I think the movie is really funny. I think it's really sweet. I think it's romantic. It's just got everything that I could ever want in a movie. And at least for me, it totally holds up. I love it. It starts out the movie with Fathoms Below, which I think is such a great introduction to the world that we're going into. And I just immediately draws you in. It's curious fathoms below. So good. And you immediately are kind of in the ocean, you're diving in, and the animation is so beautiful. When they have all of those bubbles, they animated over 1 million bubbles to make you feel like you're really immersed in the world of the ocean, which I think does such a great job. And I just love the 2D animation in this movie. And then we get to meet Ariel and we see her that she is very curious. She's very inquisitive. And that's when she gets the objects that Scuttle gives her the wrong wrong explanations, the Dinglehopper and the Snarfblatt. And then is when she misses the concert, and then she is feeling sad, and so she sings her song Part of Your World. And a lot of people really criticize her for this song because they say, oh, she wants to give up her fins for man. Well, I don't think so, because she hasn't even met Eric yet at this point, because she sings it because she is looking at the Dinglehopper and her father doesn't understand her, and she doesn't feel like anybody understands her. And I don't know what teen can't relate to that. And she sings a song, and Jodie Benson's vocals are just incredible, absolutely amazing. I couldn't even hope to compete with her voice, but just for fun, I'll do a little bit of Little Mermaid. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you say, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. And then later on, when she sings the reprise, I really love it. It's so good. What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run? If we could stay all day in the sun, just you and me, and I could be part of your world. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your world. Oh, there we go. That is the big moment of Disney music. I mean, come on. It's one of the best I Want songs ever written. It's so beautiful. I can't even do it near justice. But then after she sings Part of Your World, is when Sebastian tries to convince her that she should stay under the sea. And it's so fun. And he says, Ariel, listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they could have up there. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there. Well, that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more are you looking for? And then she saves Eric. And then, of course, her father has a big hissy fit. And what is she going to think? All her stuff has been destroyed. She has no way of getting to the land. And yet she knows that's where she belongs. Of course, she is going to take Flotsam and Jetsam's offer when they promise her that Ursula can help. And she's desperate. She has nothing. What does she have to not go with them, to not follow them at that point? Father's just had a fit and she's devastated. And so she goes, and that's when you get the incredible song from Ursula, one of the great villain songs in all of Disney. The only way to get what you want is to become a human yourself. Can you do that? My sweet child, that's what I do. That's what I live for, to help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True? Yes. I've fortunately known a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And dear lady, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Pathetic. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner. This one longs to get the girl. And do I help them? Yes, indeed. So good. Great. Then she ends up on land, and we know the rest of the story. We've got Les Poissons, which is ridiculous. We have Kiss the Girl, which is so fun. There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You want to kiss the girl. So good. Great stuff. And I just love this movie. I love the music. I love Jodie Benson's voice. I think she's incredible. I loved getting to meet her at FanX a couple of years ago. That was incredible. I love all of the bubbles. I love the animation. I love all of the songs. And I just think it's a Disney masterpiece for a reason. And so there we go. That's my thoughts on Little Mermaid. Probably way more singing than you ever thought that you needed to hear. But let me know what you think of of Little Mermaid, and please be nice about my singing. So this was really fun for me to get to do, to get to watch this movie again, to get to think about it again. I just think it's so great. And by the end, her father realizes that she will be truly miserable if she is not made human, and that's where she belongs. And so he does it, and it's really great. And so there we go. That is my thoughts on The Little Mermaid, and I give it my high score. I love it. So let me know what you think, and if there's any of these other Disney films that you'd like me to do. These are the two are the most precious to me, but I could do others if you like. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate it. Got tons of other Disney content. And if you could consider becoming a patron, I would really appreciate that. Might give you the chance to come on one of the Talking Disney episodes or to request family movie night. So I'd love that. That would be amazing. Also, we have our merch store, which has tons of fun designs. So check that out. And thank you so much. And I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great week. Bye.